while waiting for the rest, don't need to stop for them. The front part is quite easy. Just now we stop at 177. Question 2. Hello, workbook 177. You all sit here so long. Huh? Hey, the last time I see was at the pool table. 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh. Then during English, he already at pool table. Okay. Just now we stopped here. Then I was telling you, acute, then obtuse. Obtuse is fatter, obese. So it is, record already. It is bigger than acute. Acute is the smallest one between 0 to 90. Obtuse is from 90 until 180. Then when we go even bigger, it is called reflex. Okay? Okay, so they want us to find angle ADC. ADC is here. Both A and C. A and C, they are touching the circle, circumference. So they touch the D on one side. Just now what I used to draw is, when I join A to C, D is on one side. Okay? And then angle B is on the other side of the chord. D is on one side, B is on this side. So, what is special about these two angles when they form AC touch on the circumference, then AC touch here on the circumference? When they are opposite side, they will add up to 180 degrees. Okay? Meaning, angle ADC plus angle ABC, they add up to 180. Okay? Here and here. When they are on opposite sides, they add up to 180. So if ABC is 109 already, angle ADC will be equals to 180 minus 109 will be 71 degrees. Okay? 71 degree here. Because these two will add up to 180. They are on opposite sides of the chord. One here, one here. Okay? After that, obtuse angle AOC. AOC is here. So if they want you to find this side of the angle, they will tell you obtuse. If they want you to find this side of the angle, they will call you to ask you to find reflex. Okay? Here, if it is this side, this angle is obtuse. It is between 90 to 180. But if it's on the other side, this one, the bigger one, this is called the reflex. So when they tell you AOC and they say obtuse, they are specifically telling you to find this one. Between 90 and 180. Okay? Can? Then let me highlight what you need to find the next one. So I told you to be always looking for this pattern. Okay? So, because of this pattern, this angle and this angle on this side, they are related. Okay? This one, Jasmine, where's your workbook? Why you're so busy? Then Jaden, Ashton, why you all so busy? Yes, go, go, go. Okay, so again look for this pattern. When you see this pattern, this angle is always larger than this angle. The one at the center, sure open bigger one. Then the one at the circumference, sure open smaller. So this one sure bigger than this one, and it is always 2 times. So just now we found this 71 already. So this one must be, so part B must be obtuse angle AOC equals to 71 times 2, 142. Okay? So this question actually is still guiding you. They ask you to find this, then from this you can find this. If the question is tougher one, they don't guide you, they will not ask you the part A. They will just straight away ask you to find what is obtuse AOC. They can just give you like that, ask you to find obtuse AOC. Then you must own self be able to link it to this point over here. Use this to find this, then use this to find this. Okay? Otherwise, there is another way also. If I don't have point D at all, A, C, then with B and with O, I can also go back to use the angle at center, angle at circumference. This time 109 is on top of B. So this angle is linked to the angle at O but on top of O. This one. Go, go, go. This one. Okay? Also, there are 2 points. Then these 2 points meet at the circumference. These 2 points meet at the center. So, this 109 is on top of B. Means it is related to this angle on top of O. What is the relationship? This one always bigger than this one by 2 times. So actually this angle here is 218. Then if you know this already, you can also find this 360 minus 218. Then you will get 142 over here. Same one. Okay? So it is more than one way of finding what they want you to find. But this one, they guide you. They help you find ADC. Then after that, ADC already, find AOC. Okay? Okay, question 3. 4 points on a circle. Angle ADB 51, angle BCD 95. Find angle ACD. ACD. So they want this one. I also thinking, anyone already know? Okay. Again, we want to find this angle. I know this is 51. This is the, okay. They never say E is the center. Did they say E is the center? No, they never say E is the center. 95. So this angle is 85. Triangle. Then I can find this angle. I also don't know. Now I also trying. 130, 136. 44. What else do I know? Wow. ABD. Wait, I found ABD already. So why I haven't find ACD? ACD. This is 95. D and B touch here. So this angle and this angle will add up to 180. So this one is 85. Here is 51. Here will be 44. Okay? Now I don't know how to find ACD. ACD. Why? This one. Wow, really I cannot think of it now. Oh, okay, if this one is 44, A, D, this is the chord, they touch this angle at 44, means here join to the other side of the circumference. I draw out. Okay, so A join to B like that. Then from the A and D, both they come here also. Okay, so these 2 points they meet at here. These 2 points they also meet at here. So they are on the same side of the chord. They are both on this side of the chord AD. Same side. So here and here will have the same angle. Here will also be 44. Okay? This one is your number 2 on this page. Angle C and angle D. Same angle. Okay? So ACD is also 44. Is there another way to find? Okay, the other way to find, now then I see. They wanted us to see another of the, from AB, come here is 51. So, coming here, this side is also 51. Okay, that is the other thing that they want us to see. 51, here must be 51. That's why this one is 95 minus 51. Okay, they wanted us to see this one. This angle, same as this angle. So 51, also 51. Then this whole thing is 95. So this one, ACD is 95 minus 51. Then you will get 44 also. Okay? Go, go, go. So within the circle, there are a few ways to get to the same answer. It is quite open one. Okay? Intersect at P, find the value of Z. Okay? So when it's within the circle, you see all this, you must start to think already. W and X, they both come here. So this angle at U, this angle at B, they are the same. Okay? Then on the other way, V and U, they meet at W, they meet at X. So this angle, they are the same. Okay? So if we use these two property, we put together. Now I try to link Z into this triangle. Okay? Because in the end I want to find out what is Z. So where is a place where I can put the Z and then equal to something 1? That is this triangle. Because here is 42. Then here is a straight line. Correct? So straight line is 180. If I know this is 42, means I know this side. This side is 138. Here, this angle here is 138. Because 42 plus 138 equals to 180. Then, with the knowledge that this horn and this horn, these two horns has the same angle. If this one is Z, this one is also Z. Okay? So for this property, can remember it by the horns. Look like a horn like that. Here got one horn, here got one horn. They both started from the same points. So these two horns will have the same angle. Then out of this triangle, Z plus 10, Z and 138, they will add up to 180. Z plus 10 plus 138 equals to 180. Three angles. This angle, this angle, this angle, they will add up to 180. Then I have a equation that I can easily solve. 2Z plus 148 equals to 180. 2Z equals to 180 minus 148. 2Z equals to 32. Z equals to 16. Find what? Find value of Z. Okay. The other way also can. Using this horn and this horn and this horn same angle, I can bring Z plus 10 here also. Okay? If I use the lower triangle, here will be Z plus 10. Then this straight line over here is 42, here will be 138. So it's the same. Then you will also be able to form triangle. These three angles adds up to 180, which is the exact same equation that I formed. Solve already, then I will get the same answer. Z equals to 16. Either I use this triangle or I use this triangle. I can get the same answer. Okay? So the important property here is using the horn. This horn, same angle. They started from the same base, they formed at the circumference. Started at the same base, formed at the circumference. So this horn, same angle. Okay? Okay? Can you all see? They want you to use the same property again. From W and V, you have this horn. W and V, you have this horn. So this horn, same angle. Okay? You all understand what I'm saying, right? Horn. Like the horn of the cow like that. Here got one horn. Then from the same base, there is another horn also. Horn. Okay? Like the cow like that. So these two horns will have the same angle. Then I can bring the angle Z to here. Don't want. Bring Z minus 5 over here better. Then I only need to bring one time. Okay? This horn and this horn, same angle. So Z minus 5, here also Z minus 5. Then out of this triangle, these three angles will add up to 180. Then I can form the equation Z minus 5 plus Z plus 2Z plus 17 equals to 180. Because the three angles of a triangle. Z plus 2Z plus Z altogether 4Z. 17 minus 5, 12 equals to 180. Then make Z the subject. Okay? Okay. Can you see that the circle property they want you to use again is using the horns one. This horn, same angle. This one is Z, means this one is Z. Why I want to bring the Z here? Because here got the isosceles triangle. They tell me isosceles triangle. Okay? Once I'm able to bring my Z over this side, isosceles triangle, this one is Z, this one is also Z. Then now very simple already. One straight line. Z plus 124 is 180. So my Z must be equals to 56. 180 minus 124. Okay? So in this topic, so far all your question is want you to make use of these horns. Okay? Why like that? Oh. $150 means here is 30. Okay? Then again, horn. Here Z, here must be Z. What is this angle? This angle plus this angle is 180 straight line. So if I know this, it is as good as knowing this. This side is 2Z minus 10 my angle here, this one will be 180 minus 2z minus 10. Because this plus this is 180. So this angle is 180 minus away whatever is here. Then again, triangle. These three angles adds up to 180. Then the only unknown is z. So I can write z plus 180 minus 2z minus 10 plus 30 equals to 180. Z equals to 40 degrees. Okay, you all go back, try question 5, 6, 7. Can? Then after that, next lesson we finish going through your homework, go to tangent, then finish all your 4 years of mathematics already.